All right, we are joined by BYU head coach Mark Pope, Jake Toulson, and TJ Haas. We'll start with some opening remarks from Coach.
Guys, I couldn't be more proud of my guys. That UCLA team is a really good team, and I know Coach. Mick is a big-time coach. I've known him for a long time. We knew that they were going to come in here on fire after starting the season great and having a little setback against Hofstra at home, and we knew we were going to have our hands full. And I'm just proud of our guys. They knew the agenda items that had to be taken care of, and they did it. They did it as a team. With a couple really important fundamental things that we took care of, so I'm super proud of them.
Thanks, Coach. We're going to open it up for questions for the players. Front left.
For both guys, how do you guys go out there and shoot 62%? It was pretty impressive.
I think we're trying to take great shots, and I thought tonight we moved the ball really well. We made them guard us. We moved the ball from side to side. We kept our dribble alive a little bit, which helped space out the floor. And, guys stepped up and made big shots tonight. It was great.
This is a fun gym to play in. These rims are soft, and, it feels like a high school gym. So we feel like we can get great shots and the best shots, the open shots. So we wanted to just step up and take those shots tonight, and they're going to fall for us.
Thank you, Jake. Question in the back, right?
UCLA, I'm sure you saw the film of Hofstra. They had trouble at times staying in front of their man and guarding the three-point line. Were those things you thought you could kind of exploit because you had a lot of success in both of those areas with beating them off the dribble and at the three-point line?
Well, I know Coach, and one of the things that he's going to make this team great at is they're going to really protect the rim. That's what they do. They really protect it. They have guys that can do that, and so and it's an important part of what they do. They get deflections, they protect the rim, and our guys actually did an unbelievable job, starting with TJ, about just extending the play and being really judicious about the decisions he made at the rim. Right, he was spectacular, and it was contagious on our team. So we knew coming in what makes now and is going to make UCLA great, because they are going to be really good, and our guys did a really good job of responding to it and being really smart about the decisions they made in the key.
Thank you, Coach.
Over the last 10 minutes, what kind of was the difference where you guys were able to pull away? And TJ, you really kind of asserted yourself. You've had a tough year shooting a little bit, but coming on strong. What was that difference in the last 10 minutes of the game?
I thought we stayed aggressive, and I think something we did really well was we trusted in our game plan. We knew that if we kept moving the ball, if we stayed aggressive, that we were going to get good looks. And for me, I'm just trying to shoot good shots. Basket, which I did a few times, that helps me get into a rhythm a little bit, and that was great for me tonight.
Thank you, TJ. Front left.
For both guys, how much are you guys looking forward to Kansas tomorrow?
That's going to be a blast. That's an incredible program. They have so much history. It's going to be so much fun. The environment's going to be great tomorrow, and we're really fun night.
Yeah, I just want to keep doing this. It was a great feel out there tonight. This is, one of the best tournaments out there. We got another challenge ahead of us tomorrow, but all of us are really excited about it, and we're gonna have another chance at it tomorrow.
Front right.
Coach, what do you think about playing the number 4 team tomorrow in the semifinals?
Well, listen, Kansas is a great program. They have unbelievable size. Today their perimeter was really, really good, really effective getting to the rim, and really effective making shots and sharing the ball and playing with pace. They're long and physical and capable of guarding. So they got a great coach and a great coaching staff. And so that's why you come to this tournament. Like, if we didn't want a chance at Kansas, we would have gone to some major tournament somewhere. This is where we want to be, and we are learning things about ourselves every day. And this team, we're not backing our way into this season. We are chasing the toughest challenges we can get, and we're going to get nicked up along the way. We already have gotten nicked up a little bit in terms of being exposed and learning. But you know what's really amazing? You talk about the last 10 minutes of this game, okay? We had last 10 minutes against San Diego State, against Houston, and against Boise State that were pretty similar in situations. And in those 3 games, we won 1 and lost 2, and we didn't have the trust in each other that we had tonight down the stretch. Tonight, and it mostly was my fault, right? But tonight these guys had trust in each other down the stretch, knowing that they could continue the play, extend the play to their next teammate, and it was beautiful. It was the best close we've had to a game. So, you know, this difficult schedule is beautiful for us to learn who we are. We're a better team now than we were a week ago, and hopefully after we play Kansas, we'll be a better team tomorrow night than we are tonight. And that's the whole point of playing. We want to be the best team we can at the end of this season. That's our whole goal. It's all we've talked about since we started.
I wonder if you guys could all talk about this real quick. It might be different perspectives. Coach Self said the other day that in these types of situations, effort and passion maybe win out over scouting report because you just don't have so much time to prepare. What is the key for you guys to preparing on such short notice for a new opponent, and especially an opponent like Kansas? Player perspective and coach also.
I think first and foremost tonight we have to take care of our bodies, get rest, recover. Watch the film, see what you know the game's going to be like. But like you said, it's 3 games in 3 days, so it's a fight, and this is a great opportunity to play 3 games in 3 days because eventually, you know, in the conference tournament, that's what it's going to come down to. So we're gonna attack this opportunity of 3 games in 3 days to really prepare us for what's gonna pay off for us this season.
Yeah, I think, you know, this team, when we have great energy on both ends of the floor, we're really good, and that helps us, you know, block out. That helps us get rebounds. You know, when we have great energy on offense, we're moving fast, and we're playing with pace and force, and that really helps us. So, you know, it can be a challenge to play 3 games in 3 days, especially against, you know, great opponents. But, you know, I feel like if we can come out and have great energy to start this game and play for 40 minutes, we're going to have a great chance tomorrow.
Thank you, TJ. Last question here on the front left.
It's clear. I mean, you have great balance in your team, but it's clear when the two of you assert yourself, it's a difference maker. When do you both know when it's time to take over? You both made winning plays down the stretch.
I think our mindset, or at least I'll speak for myself, my mindset is always to, you know, try and make a play and try and, you know, help this team win, whether that's grabbing a rebound or, you know, making the extra pass or, you know, at times getting shots up. And I think the way we played tonight, it was we set ourselves up to make plays for each other, and then, you know, down the stretch, you know, especially TJ had the ball in his hands a lot, and he was making. And I feel like our mindset was to make a play for our teammate, and when you can live there, then, you know, things just come back around to you, and you're able to, you know, help this team win by whatever it is.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. I feel like, you know, for me, I'm trying to make the right basketball play, and, you know, we have great shooters on this team, and so attacking, being aggressive, and if the right play is, you know, getting someone else open, or if the right play is to shoot, I'm trying to make the right basketball play, and I feel like good things are going to happen if I do that.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good, Coach?
We are joined by UCLA head coach Mick Cronin and Jules Bernard. We'll start with opening comments from Coach.
Well, I give BYU credit. We couldn't finish the game. We're a young team, still figuring out, finding our way. But they made it hard on us. So you think you got to always give the other team credit. Obviously, not happy with our defensive effort, but they have a lot to do with that. Last 9 minutes, they did a tremendous job of putting us on defense for 30 seconds. A couple times we didn't get crucial rebounds that broke our back. So when they went to their small lineup, it really hurt us. But give them credit. We're still growing as a team, trying to figure out how hard we have to play to be a good basketball team. We're a work in progress.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start with questions for Jules. Back right.
Jules, they made half their three-pointers just like Hofstra did, but they added the component of being really good in the paint. How hard was that to kind of match up with both of those things of having to guard them on the perimeter and also their dribble drives and getting into the paint?
I think BYU did a good job of moving the ball a lot and also like dribbling and kicking out to the three. I think, once they established their paint presence, we started keying in on the paint presence. They just kicked it out for threes. We knew they were gonna be good on offense, but we just got to stay strong for 40 minutes. We played for about 30 minutes strong on defense, and then we let off the gas. So it's just about sustaining our effort on defense and focusing on what teams do, especially like a team like BYU who runs their offense really well.
Thank you, Jules.
Jules over here. Prince went down, and I think it was about a 1-point game. What did it mean to lose him for a stretch?
He's one of the leaders on the team, so it was kind of scary. He looked like he was hurt pretty bad, but in times like that, collectively as a group, we have to come together and make sure we don't, give up runs, especially when one of our leaders are out. And I think we're a young team, and we have to learn that throughout this year. But we're glad that he's okay. So.
Next question from Ben.
Obviously, you want to win games, but is it hard to focus on the process when you're not getting the results that you want as a young team early in the season?
I think as basketball players, we all know that you're going to have wins and losses. We fight every day in practice and in games, and, losses are going to come. We're going to make mistakes, but that's part of the process. We have to grow, and as the season goes on, hopefully those mistakes start to, fix themselves. And but, losses come. We have to learn from them.
Thank you, Jules. Any last questions for our player? Thank you. You can go back to your team. We'll open it up for questions for Coach.
Kind of the same question I asked Jules. With their ability to hurt you inside and outside, was that a challenge that was really hard to overcome?
Oh, yeah. I thought they made a couple of really hard shots. One that, was a desperation shot that hurt us. I thought but the overall, Ben, the 9 freshmen and sophomore factor hurts us. Because I've coached veteran teams, and when you got a young team, you can see the other team taking their level of intensity up, and your guys struggle. You can see your team, and what we alluded to. Prince is the one veteran out there for us. When he went down, it had an effect on the game. But hey, like I said, I'm big, but you got to get that. Yes, they're really hard to defend. Okay. Once we started taking away the 3, what really hurt us was we're getting beat off the dribble. But a mark of a young team is when there hit a point in the game, 7-8 minutes left, where we missed a dunk, we had a bad turnover. And in a game you can't do that against them because they're going to go put you on defense for 30 seconds. and wear you down. It wears you down. When you play teams that play BYU style, you have to really take care of the ball. So what I would tell you is our 13 turnovers, in my mind, in a game where they're running the shot clock, when you play a team that's going to run the shot clock as long as they are, you can never turn the ball over. Like I told our guys before, we cannot win this game if we don't. We have to have 8 turnovers or less to win this game, which would have given us a chance to get fouled more and get more second chance points.
Thank you, Coach.
We had 13, so.
Another question from Ben.
David Singleton, not many minutes tonight. Was there a reason in particular for that, or just a
No,
rotation thing?
just strategy. Just, he missed a block out, but, you're trying to find 5. Right now, I'm just trying to find 5 guys who can get a stop. Now competition changes everything, but hopefully our guys, it's like real simple, our guys, we were giving up about 62 a game. We were 4-0. Last 2 games, we're giving up 83 a game, on average. Can't win that way. So, and nothing against it. Wasn't David. He didn't do anything in particular. Just searching for 5 guys who can get a stop together. And it's a struggle right now. And until it's not a struggle, we're going to continue to struggle to beat that word to death.
I wasn't here yesterday, but you seem to say that you have to focus on maybe the process more than the results right now for you in evaluating this team and kind of shepherding it through this stage.
Yeah, hey, look, we're 17-15, lost our best 3 players. So it's going to be a process, the whole building. I knew it. So there's going to be ups and downs with it. It's like I told the guys, you have 2 choices. You can quit and go home, make excuses, which seems to be popular in today's society with young people, or you can stand and fight. Learn how to be a guy that can defend. Learn how to be a guy that never gets beat. Learn how to be a guy that never turns the ball over. Learn how to be a guy that remembers the offense and can execute. You got to stay in the ring and fight. The second thing I would tell you, Ben, is, for us, it's just until we learn how to respond, it seems when they hit a couple of baskets, I got to teach these guys how to respond. You cannot turn the ball. We had Tiger had a crucial turnover. And then Chris cut on top of Jalen. It was just 2 really crucial turnovers. Again, you got to get, they're hard enough to defend. Like you've got to be able to get shots off. What did we shoot for the game? I don't have a stat sheet. Nobody gave me a stat sheet. Yeah. 45 years of my career, you'd struggle to find a loss where we shot 45%. We're just not there yet defensively and rebounding. So, our shooting percentage isn't the issue. It's on offense, our turnovers are our problem. Now, you can't go 5 in a game like that. Again, you're going to have to make free throws because they're so hard to defend tonight. We went 5 for 11 in the second half. Give yourself no chance.
I got a question in the front left.
Coach, I was just curious about quick turnaround, no prep time between games like this. What's your strategy? What's your input on
Same thing for Chaminade.
Sure. Just in general, overall, though.
Don't know, never done it. Never been in a loser's bracket. Get some rest and play. At some point, you got to have some pride and character, and it's about, it's about fortitude.
Coach, a lot of folks are going to focus on defense, but so much of that is about communication. And you're talking about having a young team. Yeah. Like, how do you teach that?
Well, I think, the sad part is you can think you're good at it based on your competition. Then when you play guys that can expose you, and it puts it's just like anything else. It's like you turn up, the pressure gets turned up on the pipes. You find out how strong they are. The team that takes care of the ball and keeps you on defense forever, you're going to find out how well you communicate. You're going to find out how well you stay in front of the ball. So again, they do a great job. And be upset with my guys. They do a tremendous job with what they do. But I think our offense really hurt us. I mean, there's times I was upset with our defense. There was a few crucial blockouts, but they're a team because of their lack of size and strength that we should have been able to, like early in the game, we should have been able to score inside. Cody missed a bunch of chippies that he normally makes. I think, that obviously hurt us. You got to score on them. They're on. And then the second thing is the turnovers kill our offensive rebounding. They just kill us, kill our offensive rebound. So you against them, you have to really be efficient on offense. When you play any team that runs the spread Princeton stuff, because if you throw one pass and turn it over, they're going to go down and throw 17 passes and make you chase them around. So we didn't get the job done with that. So.
All right, thank you,
Guys,
Coach.
thank you, guys.